Hello, gorgeous soul. Guess what? Most people wanted to keep the intro. So here we go. This week we have Vesta shifting signs and going into Leo. Vesta is based on the Vestal Virgins. It's a long story, but it's about your independence. But also it's about keeping the home fires burning. And there is a very tricky square between Mars and Pluto. Oh, this one's going to be full on, so pay attention. So much other stuff, including Uranus even going retrograde. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey, gorgeous Cancer. Well, Vesta is changing signs and going into your abundance and grounding zone. Now, you probably get on with Vesta. Is she a dwarf planet or is she an asteroid? A lot of debate about that. But whatever she is powerful, and she represents the Vestal Virgins who their task was to keep the fire burning so that Rome would always be successful and keep going. They said that Rome would collapse if the fire stopped. So big responsibilities all round. In the hearth of Rome, you should know all about that. You're normally the centre of the home, having to keep everything together. On the one hand, they were controlled by a man, and in their contract, they had to stay there about 30 years or something like that. But then they were free. They were not owned by any man or any husband. So they had a unique status. I believe that. That's a bit of a patriarchal myth, and it goes back further to actually the women who were in the temple that were the sacred whores. What do you mean, Michele Knight, the sacred whores? These are women in touch with their sexuality that would become the goddess to do a sacred sensual ceremony. I'm fascinated by it. I actually did a degree on the whole thing. But anyway, put it this way. I am fond of Vesta, and I believe there's more to her than many astrologers know. And I believe that you, Cancer, know all about that. As somebody who likes to nurture, as somebody that is always there for the family, as someone that is strong but sensitive, you can relate. Anyway, this week you may be feeling that you need to push yourself if anybody is not treating you as an equal, particularly when it comes to security or money. And you are going to voice yourself if you need to. But be careful, because really, the next day, Mars is square Pluto, and this is one of the trickiest squares that you can ever have. Mars is the planet of war. Pluto is the planet of life, death, and destruction, and, you know, rebirth and transformation. And when these two clash, whew, it's very full on. And it may be, in your case, an argument to do with home. Well, not home. Relationships, actually, and partnerships, and your career. So there's a big, you know, tension in the air, but I would suggest you use your charm. Nobody wants that Mars and Pluto square, let me tell you, and we might see some massive drama in the external world as well. But anyway, it all gets better on the 15th, where the Sun is trine Mars. Much better vibe. And again, the Sun is in your abundance and security zone. This is a theme for you this week. You know, how to feel secure, but being much more optimistic about feeling secure, and also potential breakthrough when it comes to your career. You've got the drive, you've got the energy, you've got the va-va-va-boom to make things happen when it comes to your career. Now, Uranus is going retrograde. Uranus has been causing a lot of mischief and mayhem when it comes to collaborations for you, groups of friends, unexpected changes. And now with Uranus retrograde, there's a bit of a sort of moment of peace and harmony when it comes to groups of people, collaborations, and even the internet, actually, what you want to put out there in the world. And hopefully you'll feel a little bit less misunderstood. And if you've had a genius idea around one of those areas, you can get on and do it. Let's see what the Tarot has to say this week. First card, the Ace of Pentacles, which is great. And then the Ace of Wands. You are heading towards security. So, it's just mirroring what's going on in the cosmic skies. You are digging deep, and there should be a move forward where you feel a little bit more secure, that abundance is flowing a bit more, and you've got other opportunities on the boil. And then you've got the Seven of Cups. Now, if you look at the Seven of Cups, there are lots of cups with different things in. A serpent, a crown, all sorts of things there. Something shrouded, a dragon. What are you going to pick? So don't let your imagination run riot. Choose the thing that's right for you. And also, finally, you've got the Three of Cups. Friendships, get-togethers, and real joy around other people that are going to support you this week after, you know, a time of maybe imbalance. Oh, and there's also a meeting with the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Very emotionally flowing person, possibly into music as well. I don't know why I'm saying that. Is that just for you? I don't know. Anyway, and then you've got the World. So there's some great things coming out of this week if you play your cards right. And don't lose your cool too much. Trust in your power. Trust in your passion. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi, gorgeous. Before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings. I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years, I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope. It's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.